you got this rumor circulating around your name, man, that Rizzy Rackz ended up robbing a KFC. You can clarify if it's true or not. I'm just going off what I'm knowing.
No, that's definitely false. As a motherfucker. Now what happened was
where did it start from then?
I was 16. I had got locked up for armed robbery. And at the time I was playing football. I was an AB student. AB student, you feel me? I got locked up for armed robbery. So they locked me up for 21 days. Like a 21-day review. The judge ended up, but the whole time I'm locked up. I'm not like I even get a letter. Matter of fact, one of my partners wrote me like telling me about this room with like somebody robbed it. And I think I know who robbed the KFC. And I think they started the room actually. It was just fucked up. Trying to be like nah, he already got picked up for the shit or some shit. But like whole time I never got charged with that. And what's even crazy is the detectives when I did get out, and then they had to question me like because I guess they couldn't question me when they wanted to because I was still underage. I was 16, so my parents had to be there. So when they questioned me, they were like, we heard something about the KFC robbery, but we don't believe that. Like they knew, like they heard about it, but they knew it was some bullshit, which let me know it must have been the nigga that probably was talking to that they would really act for the shit. You feel me? But they knew it was some bullshit because then another thing, I think it actually might have happened, right? Like I might have actually been locked up already when it happened. But so I probably won't locked up that long though. You know what I mean? Maybe just like a day or two or something, a couple of days, something like that. Like I think so. I think I might was actually locked up when it happened, but for sure that shit ain't happened. Like that shit's stupid because they did it through the drive-through or something too. Like why the fuck would that shit's stupid.
Right. You told this story on off the porch as well, but man, the situation where your 23-month-old daughter was shot, they forced you to rap. She was hit by a stray bullet. Like
I was rapping. I was in the studio when it happened. You feel me? And it happened
before you continue. She didn't pass, did she?
No.
Okay.
No, she survived. Yeah, it went like straight through her side. It was all flesh though. She ain't hit nothing major. All meat. You feel me? In and out.
So take us through that day. Where were you? What time it was? And what was you doing?
I don't know what time it happened, but I was in the studio. And I think it was dark when I got the call. I was recording. I was in the studio recording, like working on getting better, basically developing my sound. Cause I won't the shit won't what it sound like now at all. But I was working on it. And so when I got I guess I got the call about like 9 something, maybe 9 or 10 night. You know what I mean? It just was like, I'm just like, damn, my baby been shot. It's like, so I'm like, I ain't panicked though. It's just like, I was wondering, I just was hoping like she was good. But I mean, I don't know. I just was hoping the whole time like she was good, like she was gonna be good. You know what I mean? And I was just wondering like, damn, how it happened. Like I was just wondering. I had different scenarios playing in my head on how it could have possibly happened. Like, was it a drive-by? Like, what the fuck? What happened? Like, you know what I mean?
It wasn't nothing you had anything to do with it, was it?
No, hell no. It wasn't nothing to do with me. It really was a mistake, I think. Yeah, I mean, I know it was a mistake. Some nigga was mishandling his shit the way it happened.
So now you in the studio and you get this call. Once you get the call and you pondering, what's your next move and what you do?
I just get up and leave. I ain't say shit to nobody. I ain't say nothing. I just got up and went to the hospital. I just be like, I gotta go. You know what I mean? And then later on, I told niggas be tripping on me because they be like, bro, I would have been like this. I would have been like that. Like, bro, like I ain't had no idea that's what the fuck just happened. You know what I mean? Like, I mean,
that would have been the last thing on my mind to tell you, like, oh yeah, I'm gone because of this.
Yeah, you feel me?
So
but
now
I guess people feel like they would have been more frantic about it, like going crazy about it. But it's me, like my whole thing about stay calm, like don't panic, never, no situation. panic. Even when I got robbed, I ain't panicked. I was like, I felt like I was trying to figure out what I could do, but it wasn't shit I could do. So it was just what it was. You feel me? Because he had me. But just like, don't panic. Like, so I just ain't panicked. So I just when I got that car, I just went to the hospital, and I just was glad when I got there that the news I got, you feel me, about her. You feel me? About the fact that it just went flesh wound in and out. She good. She was talking and shit. Like she was it's crazy. Cause she was only she was about to be 2 the next month. So she was all but my kids, like, they kind of smart and shit. Like they were talking at 1 and shit. So she was talking and laughing with like she was talking, but then like they had to move the bandage or something. It was hurting, but they tough too. My kids tough. So when she was moving the bandage, like she wasn't even crying. She just was like, she was making the face and making a little noise, and then she still told the doctor like, "Thank you." Like after they took the bandage off, after they changed her bandage or some shit like that. Like at that age, like yeah.
So now, did y'all ever hear more about that, or did y'all know other people or people that was involved, or what the reason was behind the shooting? Did anybody die that day?
No, ain't nobody died. Like I said, I think somebody just mishandled their shit for real.
Like as in, toying with a gun and playing around with it.
Either that or had it, yeah. Either some. I don't really know. That's the crazy thing. Is like, cause it's like they was there. I don't really want to get too much on like who it is and nothing like that. Right. But I just figured like, I just think, far as I know, like either they mishandled it or that jump they dropped it or it went off, something like that. You know what I mean? Cause she was over her cousin's house and shit, around the project, around Hillside Court. The same project when my uncle was like, my uncle from them project though. You know what I mean? Like my whole family from different projects and different shit like that. You feel me? So like he had got killed in them Jones by his best friend like 3 years earlier. Yeah, I want to say 3 years earlier.
So and you in the studio, this situation happened, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, but you were saying how this situation that happened with your daughter and you being in the studio kind of forced you to rap, because instead of being with your kids. For some reason,
what you was saying? Well, I just was saying it made me want to go harder. It made me feel like I gotta make this shit more purposeful for something. Like at that time, it felt more like a spiritual thing or something like cause I wasn't with her at that time cause I was doing music. You feel me? So it was like I gotta make this shit worth it. I gotta make that whole situation seem like worth me not have been there with her at the time. Like, or you know what I mean? Like. So I just wanted to it just made me want to go harder for real, because it happened while I was at the studio recording. I guess if it ever happened while I was doing something else, then I wouldn't have felt like that. But it happened while I was recording. So right. Something about that just made me feel like that.